Well folks, I can tell you right now, this stove that I love so much is giving me real problems. It's quite the headache, to be honest. The backdraft is out of control and I'm just not understanding why. It's very smoky, and so there could be a couple of reasons. One, my chimney isn't high enough. It needs to go up higher. Although it's at the same height it was with my old stove, and my old stove didn't have this problem this year at all. It did in the first season. It had quite a bit of backdrafting in the first season, and then it just seemed to like go away. This pipe is also a 5-inch pipe that expands to 6 inches at the top, but it's 5 inches at the base. This stove is designed for 6 inches the whole way up. So there could be an issue with that as well. Now I feel like in time it will come around, but I don't know how many times I'm going to want to fiddle with it when I have a perfectly good stove outside. Now the thing is about that other stove that I didn't like was that it was really high off the ground, and it was warping like crazy. And so it was old. I mean, it would get really hot and it was warping. The other issue too was how often I would need to fill it with wood, because it wasn't nearly as big as this one. You know, during a cold night, I would always have to fill that old stove. So my channel's become like a wood stove channel at this point. The last 3 episodes, it's all about solving this thing. I've got other stuff I want to do around this camp, and but I gotta figure out what's going on here. Well folks, it's one of those trips where nothing seems to be going right at all. This Coleman stove was giving me lots of problems. It did not want to start. It's just like the gas did not want to get through to the little element there. And I just turned it on, and nothing was happening. Nothing was happening at all. So I decided to give it a light again. Eventually some flame started to come a little bit, and then the flame got like out of control. So I don't know what's going on. The pump is working beautifully. Looks like we're getting some normalcy here now. But what a day. Well, in the trip where everything seems to be going wrong, look at this. I went outside to start my snowmobile to keep it nice and warm. I came back in, my bannock was burnt. It's gonna be good. Can't do the balancing. Make it look pretty. There we go. Got it. This is not slow motion. This is coal molasses. That's a lot of molasses. Woo! Well, folks, just add it to the list tonight. What a weird night. It's been a weird one so far. It's like if it can go wrong, it's going to go wrong. Let me fix the light there. That's better. And burnt the bannock. Stove's not working that well. Other stove is throwing flames like crazy. You know, earlier when you saw me put the gasket on, and it was -30 in here, and that gasket stuck so good, I know that I'm supposed to put that gasket on at room temperature and let it go for 24 hours. But I showed up here and I thought to myself, I'm gonna try it. I know this is not supposed to work, but what if it works? Anyway, I had to take the thing off. In the end, believe it or not, the glue kind of melted. The gasket started dripping into the stove. So I was like, oh man. Should I even put this in the video? But whatever, it's a part of my channel. That's how it goes. So, for all you out there, I've done it for you now. Don't put a gasket on a stove and then start a stove right away. It's not going to work. Oh, man. Apparently there's 59 of these in stock at Canadian Tire. We're gonna go, and they're 6 inches by 24. It's gonna take me about an hour to get there, an hour to get back. It'll be 9:30 at night, perfect. I'm gonna let the stove die out. We're gonna see if this works, and if it doesn't fit, I'll just return it, but we're going. Here we go. Okay, look, I got 10 feet of this stuff, and that's going to be more than enough. I want it to go high, and I want it to be wide. So that's why I decided I needed to go with the 6-inch pipe. So, I've never put these together, and I'm hoping it's really simple and they just like lock together, but we'll have to see. Come on, baby. Oh, et voila. Okay, just kind of snaps into place. Awesome. This guy is way inside. Holy. Okay, I'll take him off here. That'll do it. Well, that is on. This was not easy to put together. Whoever's idea this was, I don't know. I don't know about that guy. Anyway. Oh. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to pray. Get it. There's no reason that shouldn't fit now. Oh. Get on there, baby. Okay, so guess what? It worked. It worked. Listen to that. That is just sucking the air from the tent straight out that chimney. And the chimney is 10 feet high. So it's way above the peak of this tent. And now the chimney is 6 inches wide. Remember when there was a lot of smoke coming out of this door? Well, that has stopped. It has completely stopped. This is very hot. So, victory. I can't believe it. In a day when so many things have gone wrong, like my pop is frozen. I wanted to have a little rum and ginger ale, and the pop is frozen. So it's just been the weirdest night, but I've accomplished this. Now, I do need to work on it a little bit more. Like I said, I want to seal the door, and I also I need to put a damper in the chimney. I cooked my chicken burger in the top of the stove. And I didn't film it for a reason. I'll explain that in a second. So watch. Just gonna open this up. Bang. No smoke. None. There hasn't been any smoke since I put that new pipe in. That new pipe was a pain in the rear, but it has really paid off. Like, look, there's nothing here. There's no smoke. The air is being sucked in now through the top. So the smoke's not gonna come out this way. It's just gonna go that way and straight up the chimney. So I definitely made the right decision. Now the reason why I didn't film myself making a chicken burger on this stove is because the northern lights have been spectacular this evening. And at this point they're done. And I know, and my experience with northern lights is when they start to shine, you better get out there because they might just disappear. That's how I'm saying goodnight to you with some northern lights. Really windy out. It was a weird night last night. Had a hard time falling asleep. But eventually I got there. I definitely need to put a damper in the flue in the chimney to slow down the rate of the burn, because I was up a couple times last night. It's like, whoa, I've just filled that up 2.5 hours ago. What's going on? Doing it again. And there's no backdraft at all. There is zero smoke escaping from this thing. So one problem solved. I mean, maybe I can solve all the problems and the stove will be perfect for me. But that thing is ridiculously hot in the middle of the night, and I need to slow down the rate of burn because it just burns like pretty much full tilt all the time. Anyway, it's minus 27 outside. There's a pretty strong wind. It's like a minus 40 wind chill right now. And just a classic midwinter day. It's clouded over, but it's supposed to go up to like minus 20 today Celsius, so that's pretty good. And I think it's going to be warm this week, which is great because I do plan on coming back again this week. But yeah, last night's adventure was something else for me. I mean, there were things that I did that I didn't even put on camera because it was just too much. I was like, I can't show people this, what I'm trying now. Oh my. Yeah, YouTube would cancel me with some of the ridiculous stuff I did last night. Well, it's been a really nice morning. Just taking my time with things. It's noon now, so this is more like a lunch. But it's good. Beans and ham. I love beans and ham. Molasses and bannock. Fresh cup of instant coffee. Can't go wrong. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, and then I'm going to go home, and I'll be back really soon, and I can't wait to come back. Anyway, if you made it this far and you want to hit the like button, that would be awesome. If you could do that, maybe share the video, comment, just be a part of it all. And I do my best to reply to a lot of the comments that come in. I can't reply to them all, but I do my best to get in there and say hi to people. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and just love to hear your thoughts on this one-of-a-kind video for me. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'm going to go home. I'll see you guys really soon.